Today we are going to discuss the concept of RC phase shift oscillator using BJT, where R means resistor, C means capacitor. So in the entire circuit diagram we have to use resistor and capacitor. That is the phase shift. You have to change the angle from one level to another level. That is the meaning of phase shift oscillator. So that is basic block diagram, that is RC phase shift oscillator. We are applying, so whatever the expressions you have, without applying any, you have to generate continuation expressions. Like that we can generate. In this case, with the help of bipolar junction transistor, this is the basic circuit diagram for BJT, widely Wi-Fi for common emitter element. At output stage, that is RC, which is connected from plus VCC. This one is base, emitter, collector. So emitter is connected to ground, that value is common emitter. If you are applying any signal like positive and negative, transistor act as inverter. We are applying positive, you will be get negative and positive. Okay, generally we have some input voltage, that value is VB value or VI. At output stage we are getting V0. VI value increases, we know last class we explained that value is VI increases, the current IB value increases, IB value increases. So here IC is equal to beta into IB, that value also increases. Then V0 is equal to VCC minus IC into RC, where IC increases, this part increases, V0 value decreases. So initially VI value increases, V0 value decreases. That is the concept for this. We are applying positive and negative, we are getting negative and positive. So at output stage we are applying positive from 0 to pi. At output also we are getting as it is shape. At this moment we are using shifting. So entire output function is, this is nothing but this total in between these values. This is 180 degrees phase shift. 180 degrees phase shift. So once again you have to get same expression. We need to use another block diagram, is that is 180 degrees phase shift. Then only you will be get as it is function. So that output is connected to input. You are using resistor and capacitor. Resistor and capacitor. So that is the resistor, capacitor, resistor, capacitor, resistor, capacitor. So this total circuit diagram phase shift is 180 degrees. So 180 degrees, you are applying 0 to pi is positive, you will be get negative. Negative is connected to this 180 degrees, you will be get it as it is function this. So in the entire circuit diagram can be represented as this phase shift is 180 degrees phase shift. So generally we are applying some VI, we are connected to BJT, you will getting that is 180 degrees phase shift. Now we are applying RC phase shift, that is also 180 degrees. Finally you will getting this. So we are applying 0 degrees, at output stage 180 degrees. 180 degrees, 180 degrees, finally you will get 360 degrees. At output stage we are getting as it is function. So in this function you have to calculate for feedback. This function can be represented as, this is the function is B, feedback. This function is A. So the entire diagram for this is the A. Here this value is Vi, input value is connected to A. Simply this is called as BJT. Finally we will get 180 degrees phase shift. This 180 degrees phase shift is connected to, this is the B. B is nothing but RC phase shift block diagram. Then it is connected to this 180 degrees is connected to this. This phase shift is 180 degrees. This phase shift is 180 degrees. Finally you will be get 360 degrees is equal to 0 degrees. Okay, so now we are using in this circuit diagram, we are using 3 capacitors and 3 resistors. Each RC circuit act as 60 degrees. This is also 60 degrees. This is also 60 degrees. The overall phase shift is 180 degrees. Okay. Now we have to derive the expression for a frequency oscillation for this feedback, that as this function can be represented as this. So in this function V0 is connected to this value. So that value is V0. Next capacitor, resistor, capacitor, resistor, capacitor, resistor. We have 2 nodes. This is a node 1 and node. This value is node 1. This is node 2. V1 and V2. So this is actual output value is Vf. Feedback voltage. Feedback voltage is connected to Va. So the output of RC phase shift value is Vf. Vf is equal to Vi. That is the meaning of this. Based on this function, we have to derive the expression for frequency oscillation. How will you get number of oscillations at output? Okay. So in the entire function, we have to calculate Vf by V0. This function we have to calculate. Vf is this is RC phase shift output. V0 is RC phase shift input value. Now first, we are using 3 loops, that is I1, I2, I3. Okay, here Vf value is equal to voltage drop across these 2 terminal, where Vf is equal to I3 into R. From this function, I3 is equal to Vf by R. Vf by R value. Now we have 2 nodes. Based on simple technique, you can calculate the entire function. We have 2 nodes. This is the V1 and V2. The simple technique is we have to apply KVL and KCL at V2 node, and similarly you can apply KVL and KCL at V1. Then only you will be get entire output function. So first one is, that is step 1. Step 1, apply KVL at node V2. So that is the first step. Second step, apply KCL at node 2. Okay, similarly this. The left side we have to derive these 2 functions. So V2 value here. This V2 value is voltage drop across this. V2 is equal to sum of these 2 values. So here V2 is equal to voltage drop across capacitor plus voltage drop across feedback value. Simply that can be represented as this value is V2, that is the capacitor and resistor. Okay, this is the capacitor. Already we have the voltages, the value is Vf, this value is Vc. So Vt, already we have a resistor. Both are in parallel, voltage is same. So Vr is equal to V2. Like that you can represent this. Okay, so V2 is equal to Vc plus Vr value. Now we have to calculate the function for V2 value. V2 is equal to, Vf value, this Vf plus Vc, voltage drop across this value. Vc is equal to this place. In this branch some current is passing, that value is I3. I3 into that resistance value is I3 by J omega C. The reactance of the capacitor is J omega C. 1 by J omega C. That is the reactance of voltage drop across capacitor is I into Xc value, where I is equal to I3 into Xc value is J omega C. Finally Vc value is equal to this. Okay. Finally V2 is equal to, we know I3 is equal to Vf by R. Vf plus I3 is equal to Vf by J omega Rc. In this case Vf is common, 1 plus 1 by J omega Rc. That is the function for V2. Once again I repeat, the function is, we have 3 loops. Now we have to calculate the overall function for Vf by V0. To derive this function, at node V2 we are applying KVL. V2 is equal to Vc plus Vr. Vr is equal to Vf. So Vf value, Vc is equal to I3 into Xc, like that you can get. This is the actual function for V2. This is actual equation number 1. Next, similarly, step 2, apply KCL at same node, at node V2. Okay. So general procedure is, at V2 is the capacitor, is the resistor, this is the capacitor, and the value is resistor. This value is V2. Generally KCL, all are outgoing currents, Ix, Iy, and this value is Iz. So simple concept is Ix plus Iy plus Iz. The condition is I1, I2, I3 are clockwise direction for KVL. This is, in this case, based on this circuit diagram, actual I2 current is passing this. Here Ix is equal to minus I2. Why? Because here Ix is passing from right side to left side, I2 passing in clockwise direction. Ix is equal to minus I2. In the third condition, here I3 is equal to Iz. So simply it can be represented as minus I2 plus Iy plus I3. Why? Because here Iz is equal to I3. Both are in this. Based on this function, I2 is equal to Iy plus I3. Okay. In this function, Iy value is equal to V2 by R. This is the value. V2 is equal to voltage drop of this value. This is. Then I3. Already we have the function same I3 value. I3 value is directly substitute in this. That is Vf by R. That is equal to I2. Now previous function, V2 value. That is the equation number this. That is substitute in this. Then the final expression for I2 is equal to Vf by R plus into 1 plus 1 by J omega R C plus Vf by R. From this function can be represented as, I2 is equal to Vf by R into 1 plus 1 by J omega RC plus 1. This is the function for step 1 and step 2. Now similarly we have to calculate V1. Okay, at node V1, similarly you have to apply KCL at V1, KVL at V1 and KCL at V2. Similarly, so far we discuss whole at V2 is finished. Apply KVL at V2, apply KCL at V2. Now similarly, that is step 3. This is very similar to step 1. That is apply KVL at node V1. In previous case at node V2, this is node V2, the voltage drop across this is equal to sum of these two elements. Now we are considering voltage drop across V1 is equal to sum of these two voltages. So that is V1 is equal to voltage drop across capacitor plus V2. Okay, in this case, in previous case, V2 is equal to VC plus VR. VR is equal to VF value. Here V1 is equal to voltage drop across capacitor plus V2 value. Okay. Now V1 is equal to, VC. VC is equal to, what is the formula? That is simply you can take that I2 into something value. This. Now it can be in previous case that value. This is I2 value. So where VC is equal to, in this slope, that is I2 into XC. That is I2. XC is equal to 1 by j omega C. That is the formula for VC for this case. Now as it is V2, value, VC is equal to I2 by j omega C. Okay. In this function, previous case, this is actual equation number 2. Equation number 1, V2 value. Equation number 2, I2 value. Both are substituting this. So now V1 is equal to, this V2 value is directly substituting this. I2 value is substitute. So V2 is equal to Vf into 1 plus 1 by j omega RC plus next I2 value is, simply you can take 1 by j omega C is as it is common, then I2 value is equal to Vf by R into 1 plus 1 value is 2 plus 1 by j omega RC. That is the function. From this expression, this the value is Vf to j omega RC. That is simply you can take 1 by j omega RC by j omega RC, this function, then plus next here Vf by j omega RC into 2 plus 1 by j omega RC value. From this function here Vf by j omega RC is common. Finally you will get only this 1 plus j omega RC. Here j omega RC is common. Then the value is, remaining value is 2 plus 1 by j omega RC. Based on this function, the final value V1 is equal to, here Vf by j omega RC, then 1 plus 2 value is 3 plus j omega RC by 1 plus j omega RC value. So from the step 1 at we are applying KVL at V2, we are getting V2. Apply KVL at V1, we are getting V1 value. Next, similarly, step 4. Step 4 is very similar to step 2. So that is apply KCL at node 1. This is actual circuit diagram for this case. In this case, once again you have to apply the values. The node is V1. We have the left side element is capacitor. That internal value is resistor, and that capacitor, and another value is V2. V2 value is nothing but that is the actual resistor value. In this case, all are outgoing currents Ix, Iy and Iz. Actually in mesh analysis that current is I2. So loop current is Ix plus Iy, Iz is equal to 0. You know KCL, algebraic sum of all outgoing currents are equal to 0. Ix outgoing, Iy and Iz, all are outgoing currents. But in this case, in mesh analysis, the current is I1. Okay, I1 and Ix is both are opposite directions, so Ix is equal to minus I1. Already we discussed the same procedure in previous method. Okay, in this previous case, that value is I2 is opposite direction to Ix value. Now here Iz is equal to I2. Both are substituting in this, that Ix value is simply I1 is equal to Iy plus I2. That is the formula. Okay, in this case, now we have to calculate Iy. Iy value is equal to V1. So simply you can take this, I1 is equal to V1 by R plus I2. Okay, this is the actual function. Based on this method, you have to calculate different expressions. You know, to calculate I1, you know V1 value. So simply directly V1 is substituting this. You know I2 value is substituting this, then only you will be get I1 value. Okay. You know I1 is equal to V1 by R plus I2. You know V1 equation is Vf by j omega Rc as it is function 3 plus j omega Rc plus 1 by j omega Rc. This is the function of V1 by R plus I2. I2 is equal to Vf by R to 2 plus 1 by j omega Rc. So this is the function of I1. From this function, to represent these values, here j omega Rc is common, to cancellation of this, that is Vf by R into j omega Rc is common. Simply know j omega Rc is common. Here 3 by j omega Rc. J omega Rc is common. The value is 1 and plus here 1 by j omega Rc is common, is that is j square omega square R square C square plus Vf by R plus 2 plus 1 by j omega Rc. Okay. Now you know where j square is equal to minus 1, the value is substitute in this. The final expression for this value is both are cancelled, that is Vf by R is R value, that is 1, this value is 1 plus 3 by j omega Rc minus, why, because j square is minus 1 by omega square R square C square. Okay. Here Vf by R is common, and remaining term is 2 plus 1 by j omega Rc. The final expression for I1 is equal to Vf by R into 2 plus 1 value is 3 plus is the 3 by j omega Rc, 1 by j omega Rc, that is 4 by j omega Rc minus 1 by omega square R square C square. This is the function for I1. After getting the I1, now we have to calculate V0. Similarly, this at node V0, the last condition, V0 is equal to, at node V0, this the V0 is equal to sum of these two voltages, that is V0 is equal to voltage drop across capacitor Vc plus voltage drop across capacitor is V1. Okay, you know V1 value. Now we have to calculate where Vc is equal to voltage drop across capacitor is equal, that is I1 into Xc. Okay. Then I1 into Xc is equal to 1 by j omega c. Finally Vc is equal to I1 by j omega c. Now V0 is equal to, that is I1 by j omega c plus V1. In the previous condition, you know I1 value, you know V1 value. Both are substituting in this equation. The final expression for this V0 is equal to, then V1 value. V1 function value is Vf by j omega Rc plus 3 plus j omega Rc plus 1 by j omega Rc. Then this is actual I1 by j omega c. This total function is, that is V1. This is I1 by j omega c. Now V0 is equal to the same function, that is Vf by j omega Rc to 3 plus j omega Rc plus 1 by j omega Rc to where I1 value is I1, this is the 1 by j omega c into I1 function is Vf by R to 3 plus 4 by j omega Rc minus 1 by omega square R square c square. This is the function for V0 value. Okay. In this function, to represent the overall function V0 is equal to Vf by j omega Rc, Vf by j omega Rc is common. This is the function is, this total function can be represented as j omega Rc value. Here Vf by j omega Rc is common. The remaining function is here. Now 3, this value is 3 plus 3, that value is 6. Okay. Next j omega Rc, we have only one j omega Rc, that is j omega Rc. This term is over. Next 1 by j omega Rc, 4 by j omega Rc. The final result is 5 by j omega Rc. Okay. Next minus 1 by omega square R square c square. This is the final function. Now in the entire function we have to calculate V0 by Vf by V0. You know Vf by V0 value. This function is Vf by V0 is equal to j omega Rc into, that's the overall function of this, 1 by 6 plus j omega Rc plus 5 by j omega Rc minus 1 by omega square R square c square. Okay, this is actual function for this case. Now to calculate the Vf by V0 is the feedback gain, that is the total function is B. Vf by V0 is B. Okay, earlier class I explained the same concept. For this case is B. Vf by V0 is B. The value is V0. Now we have to calculate that B has no imaginary functions. In this function we have to segregate it as imaginary function. This part can be represented as here 6 minus 1 by omega square R square c square plus j omega Rc by in this function can be segregated as imaginary functions. So that is Vf by V naught, that is j omega RC is common. The remaining part is here j omega RC, that is 6 by j omega RC plus 1 plus 5 by j square omega square r square c square 1 by, that is j omega cube r cube c cube. This is the term. From this function where j square is equal to minus 1, the final function only that B has no imaginary functions. Here imaginary functions are 6 by j omega RC and minus 1 by j omega cube r cube c cube is equal to 0. From this function j omega RC, j, like that you can take. The final 6 is equal to 1 by omega square r square c square. Okay. Here omega square is equal to 1 by r square c square 6. From this function omega is equal to 1 by RC root 6. From this expression where omega is equal to 2 pi f, where f is equal to 1 by 2 pi RC root 6. This is the oscillation frequency. Oscillation frequency. So the final expression for this entire function is, to generate this type of function is f r is that oscillation frequency is 1 by 2 pi RC root 6. So to generate the constant amplitude at output stage, it requires some frequency, that is the oscillation frequency is 1 by 2 pi root 6. This is the procedure for RC phase shift oscillator. Thank you.